Welcome to AlphaCars Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today I'm presenting this exceptional 2018 Porsche Macan S with just about $15,000 in factory options. This Macan is available at the date of this video posting here at AlphaCars. You can view the listing on our website, alphacars.com. There you can view a long list of technical data about the car, including the remaining tire and brake life, the Carfax report, window sticker, and all of those awesome factory options, which we will talk about in this video. Some more highlights of this Macan. It does have all factory original paint on the metal panels, and we did confirm that with our paint thickness meter. You can view the paint thickness readings from each metal panel on that online listing as well. So our evaluation and the thickness readings further confirms the clean Carfax report and the accident-free history. This Macan also has been thoroughly dealer serviced throughout its life. There's plenty of records on the Carfax report, even having the oil change badge, the regular oil change badge, which is actually pretty hard to get on the Carfax. Let's take a peek in the interior to whet our appetite. Check out the spec of this Macan. It is unbelievable how this car has been optioned. It has the Premium Package Plus, the Connect Plus, also heated steering wheel, this two-tone black and garnet red interior, and to top it all off, even these 20-inch RS Spyder design wheels, which are a very popular and desirable wheel on the Porsches. And it even has more. There's plenty more to view on the online listing with that long list of factory options. So in this video, we're gonna do a full condition overview of the Macan. I'm sure you can tell I'm excited to show you this car. It is a very exciting car. And if you are excited about this car and you'd like to buy it, but you don't live here in New England, still reach out to us. We have many vehicle shipping options, so we can ship this car right to you, even if you can't make it out here. With all that being said, let's get into the video. Let's start on the exterior of the Macan. This volcano gray metallic, it was a paid option, and it's a gorgeous color, especially with the RS Spyder design wheels with those two-toned sort of color match gray inlays there, and then the machined finish on the edges. And as we start to go around the Macan here, I am ultra picky. We are ultra picky here at AlphaCars, and we're transparent, which is why we make this video. So I'm gonna point out any imperfections on the Macan as if you were here in person, seeing the vehicle for yourself. So first, starting out with this little exterior walk around, you can see overall it presents super glossy. The clear coat is in really good shape. And now let's view it up close, and I'll comment on the condition. I'm really impressed. There's minimal to no pitting or rock chips on the front of the Macan, especially with this design of the hood. These cars, they do benefit greatly from putting paint protection film on them to save the nose of it if you do a lot of highway driving. And that's something we can do here at AlphaCars. We can polish this up nicely and apply the paint protection film to your desired level. But back to evaluating the car. Once again, the hood is in excellent condition. I will point out on this headlight, there's a little scuff right here, just in the surface. It's kind of hard to see depending on the lighting, but I want to point that out. Overall, the front bumper is really nice. There's the lightest little scuff right here. But other than that, it appears to be in very good condition. Now looking at the windshield, we can see the VIN right there. And the windshield is in nice shape as well. Once again, maybe a little minor pitting here and there from the highway use, but no major chips or damage to report. Before we get to the driver's side, let me give you a peek at the roof. That panoramic sunroof, such a nice place to be. Car has a little dust and pollen on it. It went out for a test drive actually just before this video. We've already have some popular interest in this Macan as it's so well optioned. It can be hard to find these with these tasteful options, I could say, how the car was originally ordered. And now going down the driver's side, at this angle, we'll be able to see any irregularities in how the light reflects, which means any dings, dents, or scratches will be obvious. And on this driver's side, I mean, I don't see anything to report. It is looking really, really good. Just as I say that, there's the smallest imperfection just right here. But other than that, this side appears to be pretty flawless. The wheels look excellent. On a couple of the edges, there's like right here, the smallest bit of discoloration, but other than that, this wheel looks good. And this driver's side front wheel looks excellent. I don't see any cosmetic things to report there. Moving to the back of the Macan. Such a gorgeous color. There's the lightest scuffs on this bumper edge. And we will see that a little more when I open the trunk in just a little bit. But the bumper does have a little imperfection here. It's a little more noticeable, but not too bad. The plastic valance there and those quad tips are in really nice condition. And with one of the packages this car has, all of this exterior trim is like this deep gloss black. It really adds to the sleek look of the Macan and contrasts this color very nicely. Going down the passenger side, there's the smallest little ding right here. I'm sure you can see just slightly right here. You can see the light reflects a little differently. And I'm just being really picky. You really have to crouch down to be able to see that. And going down the passenger side here, there is an imperfection in this door that I'll talk about in 1 second. And finishing out at this driver's side headlight, there's the minor little cosmetic chip right here that I want to point out. This passenger side front wheel is in great condition. There's the smallest little bit of cosmetic imperfection just right here. Sorry about the camera. There we go. But you step back a little bit and it's really hard to notice. This car drives ultra smooth, shifts beautifully, goes down the highway nice and smooth. The wheels are in excellent condition mechanically. Like I said, just a couple of those little cosmetic things I'm pointing out. This wheel seems to be pretty perfect though. I don't see any issues with that one. And I want to talk about this door just for 1 second. You can see at the certain angle, there's a little kind of ripple in the sheet metal here. It doesn't seem to affect the paint. It is factory original paint. There was no paint touch-up and no paint damage, but it appears that there was some substandard PDR work, which is paintless dent repair. So what we're guessing is there might have been a little ding there, and then unfortunately an inexperienced PDR person got their hands on this car, and that little area, you can see that just kind of little ripple there. It seems to have made things, you know, not perfect. We wish it was a different outcome and it didn't have this before we acquired this vehicle, but that's just something I want to point out, just being transparent. But you step back and man, this car, it just turns some heads, especially when you see inside at that red two-tone interior. An awesome design feature of the Macan, the trunk button is hidden in the wiper assembly there, so that's super cool. And now as we're into the trunk, plenty of room in the Macan. We've got a few factory mats here. So if I take those out, you can see the carpet's in good condition back here. Part of that Bose sound system. We've got the spare tire there. Push this back down. And we've even got the privacy cover here with a little storage below it. And this privacy cover you can actually remove and very easily. And then if you fold the seats down, there is a ton of room in this car. And you can view a picture of that, exactly that done. If you want to see all the storage space with those seats folded down, check out the online listing. You'll be able to see some cool pictures of that. There are a bunch of high-resolution professional images you can check out on our website. One-touch operation. And that works beautifully. No matter how nice the vehicle is you're looking at, always test that the various functions work and that trunk closer works as designed. Now checking out the interior as we get into the back of the Macan here. I love the trim. It's just the right amount of red. We've had so many comments on this vehicle since we acquired it. You know, the things in the interior that you want red are red, but it's not overdone. It really speaks for itself. I don't really need to say all that much more about it. And we can pull down the center console, or center armrest rather. This car having that Premium Package Plus, it's got the rear climate control with the heated rear seats. And there is, sorry the camera won't fit down there, but there is the USB ports there ready to go, ready to charge your passengers' phones. And now opening this side, once again the door trim is in a really nice condition. And other than my shadow spoiling the view here, I don't see any problems with the seats back here. I do want to point out one little cosmetic blemish right here on this armrest. It's kind of on the front. You have to open the door and look for this, but I just want to point that out. That is there, but you know, getting in and out of the car, you would never see it. It's on that front edge. But we're full transparency here, and I'm going to point everything out about the vehicle to my knowledge. Now getting into the front of the Macan. Seat is in great condition, no abnormal wear on the bolster or anything. And of course there's a little bit of sunlight on the seats, but other than that the color is all consistent. We've got the memory settings for even the passenger seat. And once again, just that subtle red touch on the armrest with that material. It's got the red just where you want it, but it's not too much. And this dual seat trim color, you can see how at the stitching point here to the back it turns black, and even the edges here, just super cool. Really, you don't come across these cars every day with these sorts of options. And in the glove box you do have the factory booklets. You can view a picture of those on the website as well. And the center console, everything is in great shape. We will test out some of the functions and show you those a little closer once we get in the driver's seat. And now at the front door, let's open it up. And always pay attention, you know, to the common touch points. The armrests, especially for the driver, the window switches for the driver. You can see nothing is worn out. There's none of these little chrome trims damaged or missing. It all is looking really good. And now looking at the driver's seat condition before I get in, you can tell it's been exercised a little bit. You know, someone's gotten in and out to drive the car as normal, but there's no abnormal wear or damage to the driver's seat. And same thing with the armrest here in the center, the material there. Let's hop in the Macan now. We'll start it up. We can see at the date of the video, 49,090 miles. It might have a few more miles than the pictures do. Like I said, this car just went on a local test drive. Starts up, idles ultra smooth. AC is kicking in. AC is nice and cold. And seeing the dash condition, got that red stitching on the edge. Looks awesome. Steering wheel, no abnormal wear. And I love on the Porsches, the heated steering wheel, the button is right here. So you click that button, heated steering wheel on. There's no additional lever or button or something you're gonna hit accidentally. It's this discreet little thing back here. And now we just turn the heated steering wheel back off. Sleek infotainment screen in the Porsche. Let me put it in reverse. And we've got a high definition reversing camera with all of the parking sensors. We can see the little bit of green there. It shows I'm just getting close to the building on that corner. And now looking down at the center console. Once again, all these functions work great. It is hot out today, so I'm not gonna keep the heated seat on, but they do work good. The ventilated seats work excellent. That goes for really all of the Porsches of this era with these seats. We've got the outlet right here, cup holders, and there's some media inputs and extra storage in here. Really the last thing to show you in the interior is going to be the panoramic sunroof, which right now the shade is deployed open, but let's open the sunroof to show you everything works as designed. As I mentioned earlier in the video, no matter how nice the car is, test out all the functions, make sure everything works. And now that we have the sunroof closed, and we can see how far back this stretches, well, you know, at the heads or behind the heads of your passengers, so they can get the ultra clear view of the starry night. And the shade works smooth. You can see there's no wrinkles or anything in there. Now let's move to the engine bay, and we'll round out the video over here, where I will show you the twin turbocharged V6, 340 horsepower, and paired with that PDK transmission and the all-wheel drive, this Macan is so fun to drive. And you can even see the dual air filters here. They look pretty clean. And yeah, everything's very tidy under here. It idles, runs super smooth, no normal ticks or noises. Underside of the hood looks great. And all of the original factory stickers on the panels are present, which is a good sign. And as a testament to the original paint, you can see the fender bolts over here. There's no wrench marks on those. Same thing with the bolts for the hood. The paint is untouched. So now that we've seen the engine bay, let's peek underneath the Macan, and you'll be able to see it's in excellent shape under here. There's a lot of plastic covers and such, but if you look at the control arms, the hardware for the control arms, it's very clean underneath with minimal to no corrosion. You can see back there the steel subframe looks really nice, as well as the rear springs and the sway bar, as well as the exhaust. So this car was not in the salty areas here in New England, so that is always a plus. So you really don't have to worry about corrosion on this Macan for a long time. So now that we've done our condition overview of the Macan, I want to thank you for watching this video. Leave a like on it if it was helpful. If you are interested in this Macan, you can view the listing on our website, alphacars.com. If it is still available, there will be a price on there, as well as all of the technical information. And if you want us to find you a Macan like this, or any other specialty vehicle for that matter, still reach out to us, give us a call. You can see there's always exciting things like that Porsche Cayman R with 4,000 miles, and even the Lada 4x4 in museum condition. So we do specialize in special vehicles, keep that in mind. Just give us a call, reach out, we'll be happy to talk to you about finding you the vehicle you've always wanted. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.